Whether you're out bike riding with the kids or taking the animals for a walk, your neighbours are like your friends, and I think there's a real sense of community, and that's certainly something that we've loved about living here. We built this house originally about 12 years ago. While it was a perfectly functional house and it was a lovely property, the bedrooms particularly were quite small. Felt like some of the living areas we were all sort of on top of each other, wrestling for who gets which TV at night. We've got such great neighbours and community around us. We knew we didn't want to leave the area.
We wanted to get our own personal space and to have a space for the kids to be able to grow up into and stay as long as they needed to stay. We wanted to have that area where you can work from home in a lovely office environment. We wanted to be able to build all those things so that it felt more like a forever home for us. Although it was never intended to be 2 stories, this property still lends itself really well to being a 2-story property. I didn't want it to look like a block just stuck on top of an existing building. I wanted to make sure that it looks like it was always intended to be a 2-story home. It was really important for us that we had an architect that understood our vision, and we had a builder that could execute to that vision. We then took that vision to Tom to see whether his team could build to the budget that we needed.
They were curious about what our family's needs were and how they could help us come up with a really fabulous result. It wasn't about let's just make this quick and easy, it was actually about how can we make this your forever home and make it a really functional space.
We lived through the whole building process, so it was really important that we had a team of builders that could allow us to do that and not interrupt our normal lives. Tom and the guys were able to do that for us. We never felt like we were imposing on them. I think we found a good team that we could work with harmoniously.
I feel really proud of what we've done together. Kids have got their defined spaces and we've got our defined space, and so the centre of the house is where we come together. But then when you need a little bit of your own space, we've now got those areas where we can all go and have a bit of our own downtime.
The experience that we had with Tom later, that we got the space and the area that we really desired. We've got an awesome view from the top floor, which we'd always hoped that we would. When we look at the quality of the build that the guys were able to put together, we're really grateful for the outcome that we got.
It was such a great experience, and we're just so thrilled with the result and so thrilled with our new space. This feels like this has always been a part of our home, and it's a really warm, beautiful space, and we're just so happy.